So we're gonna find a comfortable seat. Sorry, I haven't warmed up my voice yet. You're either... Oh, sorry, thank you.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so you may want to sit on a cushion or a block just so that your hips are higher than your knees. But if you are really flexible in the hips, you won't need to sit up higher. It's just a comfort thing. That looks great, Joe. And then you're gonna rest your wrists over your knees, and then just tip your shoulders back slightly so they're directly over your hips, and it takes a little bit of core control to hold yourself upright. And then soften your eyes shut. Take a deep breath in. Sip in more air at the top, and then open your mouth, exhale it out. Take one more like that. Deep breath all the way in. When you get to what you think is your very max, sip in just a little bit more air and then exhale it out. And then we're going to retain our breath at the top and the bottom just for 5 counts each. So take your deep breath all the way in. And then hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out. Empty out completely. Hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Holding at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out. Holding at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then just release. Take a normal breath in. Normal breath out. On this next round, we're going to tuck our chin to our chest and squeeze our tailbone up. So the idea, this is called Kumbhaka Pranayama. The idea is that you have a vase that's vertically the same length as your torso, and you've got one opening at your throat and one opening at your tailbone, and you're closing both of those at the same time. So you want to feel a squeeze of your bandhas, or those deep core muscles, and a squeeze of your chin to your chest at the same time whenever we hold that breath. So I'll talk you through it again. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhaling all the way to the top. And then closing both bandhas, chin to chest, tuck at the tailbone, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then exhale, relax. Come back to a neutral spine. You empty your lungs out completely. And then you squeeze at the bottom as well. Chin to chest, tuck at the tailbone, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release. Come back to neutral. Deep breath all the way in. And hold and tuck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to neutral. And squeeze at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale. Squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just come back to neutral, keeping your eyes shut, coming back to your regular breath. on the ground, and then just walk yourself back to the floor. So using your elbows to lie all the way back. And then bend your knees up, knees facing the ceiling, heels close to your hips. Press your palms into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, tuck your tailbone under. So similar to clenching with that bandha. Lift your hips high. Feel your glutes and quads working. Take an inhale at the very top. And then exhale, tuck your tailbone under. Come down bone by bone by bone. Couple more times. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, squeeze and tuck that lower bandha. Lift those hips high. Take a deep breath in at the top. Try to lift your chest toward your chin. And then slow exhale to lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hi, Serena. No worries. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck that tailbone under. Slowly curl back up. Lift those hips. We're just doing slow bridges, Serena, so you can join us at any time. Deep breath in at the top. And then exhale, squeeze those glutes. Slowly lower down. We're gonna do 2 more, this time with our hamstrings engaging. So tuck that tailbone under, push on up. Then keeping your breath full and steady. Your feet do not actually move, you just drag your heels toward your head. So as if you're trying to close that loop between your feet and your shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, slowly curl back down. 1 more of those, so that should be about doubly as hard. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, squeeze your glutes, tuck that tailbone under, push on up. When you get to the very top, dragging action with your heels. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly lower the spine back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Relax your glutes here. Give yourself a rock. And then flex your feet, soles of the feet go toward the ceiling. Reach from the outsides of your feet and pull your knees down wide apart. And then stamp your feet against that imaginary ceiling. Flatten your tailbone down. Breathe into your inner thighs, your hips. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, bend your right heel in closer to you. Extend your left heel away. And change sides. Left heel in, right heel away. 1 more time each side. Right heel in, left heel away. And then left heel in, right heel away. Bend back in, just release those knees. Hug just the right knee into your chest. Lengthen the left leg out. We're gonna go for our spinal twist. So left hand to that right knee, roll it over toward the left, and you're gonna pinwheel today. So bend up your back knee, reach for the foot, and then try to get both shoulder blades to lie flat. Turning your head can help, so you can look toward your right shoulder, and then your right shoulder might get a little heavier. Take an inhale, and then exhale, release that leg. Hug the right knee in and switch the legs out. Left knee in, right leg long. Right hand to the left knee. Roll it to the right, bend up your back knee. Reach for the foot, and then both shoulder blades lying as flat as possible. inhale. And exhale, release that bottom leg. Hug the left knee in, hug the right knee in. Final squeeze here. Then cross your ankles, take your hands underneath the legs. Rock up to your seat. And take your hands to the mat. Walk out to your tabletop. And then take your knees a little bit further back. So you're in something that's a little bit longer than a tabletop. Curl your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes, and softly lower your thighs to the floor. Untuck your toes, your feet can be spread apart. You're in a seal pose. If this is too intense to start with, you can lower down to your forearms. Take a deep breath in, and exhale. Lift your core toward your spine. Take your big toes to touch. Sit it back to a child's pose. So forehead to the ground, arms outstretched. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. On your next inhale, tuck your tailbone under, curl back up to that long tabletop. Separate your feet apart, squeeze your glutes, slowly lower your thighs to the floor. Back to your seal pose. This time take your left shoulder forward, look over your right. So spinal twist, take it back to square facing the top of the mat, and then your right shoulder goes forward, you look over the left. Take it back to square, slowly peel down to the mat. And you're gonna squeeze your thighs close together. Send your arms out long. Lift your arms, lift your feet. Try to keep your thighs squeezing together. Superhero pose. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, relax back down. Bring the hands underneath the ribs this time. So really close and low next to you. And then push it up to a tabletop. Sit it back to a child's pose. Lengthen the arms out. Relax the forehead down. We'll take 3 breaths here. So this is when you can set the pace of breath that you'll take for the rest of your practice. One more breath in. And exhale, take it back up to your tabletop. Tuck your toes under, extend your legs, find your first down dog. Try to keep with that pace of breath as you give yourself free movement. So anything that feels good, movements through the shoulders, through the hips, lengthening the hamstrings, or twisting the spine. Very nice, Joe. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, lift up to your tiptoes. Roll forward to a plank. We're just going to connect with our breath a bit more. So on your exhale, you're going to bend the knees to hover just over the mat in hovering tabletop. You're going to keep exhaling as you send your bum back and find your down dog. So that's it. Just with breath, an inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, lift up to your tiptoes, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bend the knees and hover. Keep exhaling as you push the hips back. A couple more of those. Inhale, come to your tiptoes, roll to plank. Arms nice and strong. Exhale, hover the knees, extend through the legs. Last one. Inhale, roll forward to a plank. Exhale, bend and hover. Push and find your down dog. Lift up to your tiptoes. Walk your feet toward your wrists. Lower the heels. Soften the knees. Find your forward fold. Just gently shake your head no and nod your head yes. And we'll take a spinal twist here. So send your feet to mat width distance or even further out. Walk your fingertips forward. Take a deep breath in, flat back. And then exhale, plant your left hand directly underneath your face. You can also take it to a block if you like it to be higher. Draw your right hand up to the ceiling. So you're looking past the thumb. Try not to let your left hip drop. So keep the hips square. One more breath in. And then exhale, snake that right hand underneath the left wrist. Reach for your left outer heel. Look underneath your left arm. And then extend your left fingertips forward. So it's a spinal twist plus a left side stretch. You can soften the knees as much as you need. Try to keep the weight even in both feet. One more breath in. And then exhale, release that twist. Walk the fingertips forward again. Take an inhale. And then exhale, plant your right hand directly underneath your face or to a block. Draw the left hand up and back. Look toward the thumb and then try to even out your hips. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, thread your left hand underneath that right wrist. Reach for the right outer heel. Look underneath your right arm. And then creep your right fingertips forward. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release back down the middle. Take a slow roll up to standing. And then step your feet close together. Find your Tadasana, so just squeezing those inner thighs shut. Turn the palms forward, shut your eyes. Take a long breath in through the nose. Long breath out. Then blink, open your eyes. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, flat back all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips forward, flat back. Exhale, press your hands down, step your left toes back, lower the left knee. Inhale, reach up high. And we're gonna exhale the hands to the mat and then move the right foot out to the side. So coming toward a lizard. So you can press your hips forward to find that stretch. If it's not intense enough, you can lower down to your elbows. You can also make it more active by squeezing your left knee off the mat. Oop. One leg is back, Joe, and one leg is bent up. So you're in a low lunge. Yeah, exactly. Just stretching out the hip. Exactly. Oh, hello, cat. One more breath in. And then exhale, press your hands into the mat. Step your right foot all the way back. You're gonna lift your hips, find your down dog. And we're gonna vinyasa. Lift your tiptoes, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, come to your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. And then just lift to your tiptoes to walk your feet forward. Soften your knees and take a slow roll up to standing. Step your feet together again. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, flat back all the way forward. Inhale, come halfway lift. Exhale, press your hands down. Your right toes step back, your right knee lowers. You inhale, reach your arms up high. So you're in a kneeling lunge. And then you exhale your hands down inside that left foot and just wiggle the left foot out toward the left. Just so it's a little wider, and then go straight into your lizard. So you press your hips forward, untuck the back toes, maybe come down low, maybe make it active. Lots of options. Try to channel your breath into your left hip joint and your right hip flexor. One more breath in. Exhale, press back onto your hands if you're not already there. Step your left foot all the way back for a down dog. Inhale, lift your tiptoes, roll forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, either child's pose or down dog. We'll take 3 deep breaths. One more breath in. And then exhale, lift to your tiptoes. Walk or hop your feet to the top. Lower the heels, soften the knees, release. Interlace your fingers behind your head this time and squeeze your forearms in around you. So your head is nice and protected. And then try to relax that neck. So you're not pulling on your head, you're just letting your body weight release your whole neck and spine. If you want to take a sway left and right, go ahead. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, release your hands, take a slow roll up to standing. Step your feet together again, same thing. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, flat back all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left toes back, lower the left knee down. Inhale, reach up high. A little bit different this time. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Circle the arms back. Clasp your hands together. And then it's up to you whether you want to take chin to chest. I like that because you can drop your shoulders back, or you want to look up to the sky. Requires a bit of an open throat to keep your breath on. One more breath in. And exhale the hands to the floor. Big step back to your down dog. So right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, lift to your tiptoes, roll to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift to your tiptoes, walk your feet to the top. Lower the heels, soften the knees, take a slow roll up to standing. Feet go close together again. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, try to keep the weight forward in your toes, even as you're coming forward. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, the right toes go back, lower the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up high. And then exhale, bend deeper into the front knee, circle your arms back. Option 1, clasp the hands behind, chin to chest. Option 2, chin to ceiling. Nice, Serena. Yes, Lorraine. One more breath in. And exhale the hands to the floor. Big step back, left foot to the right. Inhale, lift your tiptoes, roll to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, either child's pose or down dog. 3 deep breaths. One more breath in. Exhale back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Extend to your down dog. Lift up to your tiptoes. Either walk or hop your feet to the top. And then soft knees, find that forward fold. You're going to interlace the hands behind your back this time. So tuck your chin toward your chest. You're taking a deep C curve over your legs. Knees can be as soft as you like. And then you're going to roll your right shoulder open. Look toward your right. And then release back down over your legs. Roll your left shoulder open. Release back down. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. And then release your hands down. Take a slow roll up to standing. We'll go straight into our sun bees. So step your feet together. Squeeze your inner thighs shut. Keep that squeeze on as you bend your knees and inhale, sweep your arms high. Send your bum back, fingertips forward. Try to see all 10 toes underneath you. Nice, Lorraine, looking better and better every week. Beautifully lifted arms, one more breath in. Exhale your hands to the mat. Lift to your tiptoes, bend your elbows, and then drop your knees toward those armpits. Hollow that back. So make that spine curved. Lean your weight forward towards your fingertips. Maybe you can lift one heel off. Maybe you can lift the other. And then Joe, go for it. Shoot those legs back. Inhale to your up dog. And exhale to your down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, roll that hip open. Bend that knee. Take a spinal twist. Take it as a hamstring curl. So try to squeeze that heel in. Imagine you've got a block between your calf and your hamstring. One more breath in. Exhale the knee into the chest. Step the foot outside the right hand. So lower your left knee. You're back to your lizard lunge here. We're gonna untuck the toes, the back toes, and then swing your right arm forward, up and back. And then bend that knee, reach for the foot. And then remembering that if you feel the foot is too far away, you can always bring the knee in a little bit closer physically. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release that back foot. Hand back to the mat. Lengthen your hips up and step your right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, come to your tiptoes, roll to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Same thing, other side. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, roll your left hip open. Stacking left over right, bend the knee. Squeeze an imaginary block between calf and hamstring. Very nice. One more breath in. Exhale the knee toward the armpit. Step the foot outside the left hand. So super wide. Lower your back knee, untuck the toes. And then same arm as leg. So left hand goes forward and up. And then reaches back. Bend that knee, grab that foot. So also think of squeezing the calf to the hamstring here, but you'll be limited by your hip flexor and your quad. One more breath in. Exhale, release that foot. Hand back to the floor. Tuck your back toes under. Big step back for your feet to meet in down dog. Lift your tiptoes, roll to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, either child's pose or down dog. Have a break. We'll take 5 breaths wherever you are this time. You can take a whirl through your wrists if you're in child's pose. One more inhale and exhale. Take it back up to your down dog. We're building upon this sun bee. So lift up to your tiptoes, bend your knees. Try and take that hop this time. So you're gonna launch your hips back behind you. Look toward your fingertips. gather that momentum, maybe bend a little deeper if you need, and you want to be all on your all 10 toes. And you're gonna hop your hips forward, drop your feet in, soften in your forward fold. Take a slow roll up to standing. Step your feet together, squeeze your inner thighs shut, keep the squeeze on, bend the knees, inhale, reach up high. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, try to lengthen, hips back, fingertips forward. One more breath in. And exhale, hands to the mat. Lift up to your tiptoes, bend your knees, knees toward the armpits, and then hollow that back. Joe, we're gonna have a little play with something going one step further. So you're gonna hollow that back, find your crow, and then you're gonna imagine there's magnets on your inner thighs and you're squeezing your left inner thigh to your right inner thigh. So you basically shift your weight to one side. Give that a play. When you've had enough wherever you are, hop or step it back to that plank and chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, roll that hip open, bend that knee. And then hamstring curls, so squeeze that heel in. It's the same foot that you're gonna be grabbing when you send your arm back. So bring it as close to you as possible. Deep breath in. Exhale the knee toward the right armpit. Step the foot outside the hand. Lower your back knee. This time, we're gonna try something different. We're gonna squeeze that back heel in. So same leg is squeezing in, but we're gonna reach our right hand underneath us and try to grab that foot. So if the foot is directly behind your bum, it's gonna be farther away. You can bring that foot in closer to you by taking it toward the right. So you reach underneath your right thigh for the foot. If you can't reach it, don't worry. This is the same stretch that we take in Super Soldier. So we're taking a deep inner thigh stretch. One more breath in. And exhale, release that back foot. Right hand down, tuck the back toes under. Big step back to your down dog. Inhale, lift to your tiptoes. Roll to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. We'll try the other side. So inhale your left leg up. Exhale, roll that hip open. Bend the knee. Squeeze the heel close to you. Take a deep breath in. Excuse me. Exhale the knee toward your left armpit. Step the foot outside the hand, lower your back knee. Untuck the toes. Take an inhale here and just squeeze the heel in. And then you're gonna reach with your left arm, reaching underneath your left thigh, and then angle that foot so it's closer to you. So don't have the heel directly behind your bum. Angle it toward the left. Reaching for that foot. You should feel the, excuse me, you should feel the stretch in your left inner thigh and your hip. One more breath in. Exhale, release that back foot. Press the hands down, untuck the back toes. Big step back to your down dog. Don't worry if that didn't work out. Just for fun. Come to your tiptoes, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale your knees down. Take the knees really close together. Sit your hips back. Send your arms out to a wide V. Relax your forehead down. And then cross your right hand over the left. Send your right hip back toward the heel. Try to drop your forehead still down to the floor. A couple of breaths there. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, take it back out to a wide V. Left hand over the right. Send your left hip back toward the left heel. Relax your forehead down. One more inhale, and then exhale back out to normal child's pose. Roll up to your tabletop, tuck your toes under, find your down dog. Going into our flow. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, bend the knees straight into your chest. Step the foot between the hands, lower the back heel, and windmill the arms up. So left arm first, right arm follows, straight into your warrior two. And then stretch out through all 10 fingers. If you want to take it deeper, send the feet further apart, bend deeper into the front knee. Nice, Serena. Just align your right knee directly over your right toes. And then same thing we did last week. You're going to inhale, lengthen that front leg. Reach your arms up high. Just pair your movement with breath. Exhale, bend it back out. Back to warrior two. One more, breathing more deeply this time. Inhale, extend that front leg. Reach up high. Exhale, bend it back out. This time, adding that ninja squat at the back. So inhale, reach up high. And then exhale, bend your left knee. If you want to just come halfway, you can just spread your arms out and look toward the left. If you want to come all the way down, bend deeper into your left knee. Take your hips back toward that left corner. Just see what you prefer. Very nice, all down. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, power into that back foot to reach back up high and bend into that front knee. You're back to warrior two. You're gonna inhale, lift your arms, rotate toward the top of your mat, tuck your back toes under. So you're on your back toes in warrior one, and then exhale, spinal twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, reach your arms back up, square yourself back out, and exhale, twist again. Left arm forward, right arm back. We're gonna take one more. Inhale, reach your arms high, looking straight ahead. Exhale, twist. This time you're gonna drop your back arm to the back of your left leg. Reach your left arm high. So finding that half side stretch, half back bend. One more breath in. And exhale, left arm down, right arm down. Walk the fingertips forward. Lift off that back leg. Find your standing split. So forehead drops toward the shin. Back leg is nice and long. Your bottom leg can be bent. So try not to lock it. Little micro bend if you've got hyperextension. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, lower that left foot down, just like one pace behind that right foot. Take your left fingertips forward, either to a block or to the floor, and extend your right arm high. So it's like you're doing that spinal twist, but this is a revolved pyramid, or revolved triangle rather. Take one more breath in. If you want to take it further, you're gonna look down, creep your left fingertips forward, lift that back leg, same thing, then you revolve that half moon. So option one, you just keep that foot down. Option two, foot lifted. One more breath wherever you are, and then exhale, lower the back toes to the mat. So you're in an easy twist here. The right arm is high, left arm is to the floor, left hand is to the floor. And then you're gonna rotate all 10 toes toward the right, twisted lunge, maybe stacking to side plank. So the right foot stacks over the left. Any variations here, you can take a tree with your right leg, or you can bend the knee close to you, maybe reach for the toes. Take one more breath wherever you are, and then exhale to your high plank and chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog, exhale your knees down, take it back out to your child's pose. Arms in a wide V. Reset your breath here, so deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth side out. One more like that. Deep breath all the way in. Open your mouth side out. Seal your lips. In your own time, bring it back up to your down dog for our last side. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale the knee straight into the chest. Step the foot between the hands, lower the back heel, and then windmill. Your right arm comes up, your left arm follows. You're in your warrior two. And then if you want to make it easier, it's just a converse of making it harder. So feet closer together, less bend in your front knee. Still sending energy out through all 10 fingers. On your next inhale, you're going to move with breath. So inhale, extend that front leg. Reach your palms to touch. Exhale, bend it back out. Inhale, reach your arms high, extend your front leg. Exhale, bend it back out. Last one, this one with ninja squat. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, bend your right knee. So if you're coming halfway, you just extend those arms, look toward the back. If you're coming all the way down, flex your left foot, sink in toward your right hip. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, power into that back foot to extend back up and bend your front knee. Back to warrior two. Inhale, reach your arms up high, come to the toes of your back foot, find your warrior one, and then exhale, right hand forward, left arm back, you're twisting. And still moving with breath. Exactly, Serena. Inhale, reach your arms back up high, you're untwisting. And then exhale, twist again. It's the same twist. Very nice, Lorraine. Inhale, reach back up. Last one, exhale, twist. This time you drop your back arm toward the back leg. Reach your right arm high. Find that crescent, twisted crescent. Deep breath in here. And exhale the right hand down, left hand down. Walk your fingertips forward. Lift that back leg. Drop the forehead toward the shin. And you're not worrying about your left leg so much that can be bent. You want to try to straighten and energize through your back leg. Exactly, Lorraine. Look at that new height. Beautiful, Joe. Very nice, Serena. See if you can lift that back leg. Exactly. One more breath in. And exhale, lower that foot down. One pace behind the left. So it's not too effortful here. Relax over the legs. Take your right fingertips forward. Draw the left arm high. Find your twist. This is your option one. Your option two is to look back down toward your right hand. Take it even further forward because you're going to want to shift your left hip over the left ankle to lift your back leg. Revolve that half moon. Awesome. Everyone there. And then see if you can look up toward that left thumb. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the back toes. You're in a low lunge. Right hand moves back underneath your shoulder. Find that twist. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale. Roll onto the outer blade edges of your feet. So all 10 toes go toward the left. You can stay here, or you stack your left foot over the right. And then any variations here, if you want, you can bend that left knee up all the way to your armpit if you can reach. Maybe grab for the foot. Beautiful. Yes, Joe, super great control. Yes. And then take it back to your high plank and vinyasa. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, knees down. Take the knees about hip width apart. Take the arms out to that wide V. Relax in child's pose. Just breathe here. Slow your heart rate back down. And we will take our half camel. So cross the right hand over the left, reach out long, and sneak your left fingertips back outside the left foot. Press into your shins, press your hips forward, lengthen up through that right arm. Very nice. Today, if you want to try moving to full camel from here, you're going to circle your right hand back, reach for the right heel, and then move your left hand to the heel as well. If that does not seem possible, don't worry about it. One more breath in, it's just having a little play. And then fold at the waist, come back to your child's pose, arms out to a wide V. Relax here. Then cross your left hand over the right, send your left hip back toward the left heel. Sneak your right fingertips back outside the right foot. Press into your shins, lift your hips, extend through that top arm. And then if you're going for this camel, you're circling the left arm back. So a big backstroke with that top arm. It's reaching for your left ankle, and then you're moving your right hand to your ankle. Very nice. One more breath in wherever you are. And then come back to where you were. So right hand down, left arm high. Then hinge at the waist. Come all the way back down. Relax here. Just gently shift your forehead toward the left. Roll on your forehead toward the right. Back through the middle. Bring your hands in, tuck your toes under, find your down dog. And then lift to your tiptoes, bend your knees and pedal the feet out. So lowering one heel at a time and twisting through your hips. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, roll that hip open. Bend the knee, find your spinal twist, and then you know where this is going. If you want to take wild thing, you rotate the bottom foot, lower the back toes as softly as you can, reach your right arm out. So this is essentially your half camel rotated. If you want to try to take it further, you're going to bend your right elbow, so hand to the back of the head. And then squeeze your right heel toward your bum. So it's a two-legged dog. If you want to try to take it to full wheel, you can also do that. One more breath wherever you are. Take your time if you need more time. And then right hand back to the mat. Reach your right leg high. So you come back to three-legged dog. Very nice. Squeeze the knee into the chest. Rotate the hip open. Lower the shin down, angle the foot back if it's too deep for your hip. Lower your hips to the floor. Untuck those back toes, and then bend your elbows out today and just relax your forehead toward your hands. We're going to take at least 5 breaths here. If you want to add a side stretch, you're going to angle your right elbow toward the left corner of the mat. So like you're doing, I don't know what this is, a jab? Your right elbow toward that left corner, and then you can lay your right cheek on your hand. So it's the same sort of side stretch we do from child's pose. One more breath wherever you are. And then exhale, gently press up. Take the hands closer to your shin. Tuck your back toes under. Drop your chin to your chest. And then send your right leg all the way back to down dog. Again, come to your tiptoes. Alternate bending the knees and lifting the heels, twisting those hips. Last side, inhale your left leg up. Exhale, roll your hip open, bend the knee. So option one is just stay here. Option two is to rotate your bottom foot. Softly lower the left toes down. Reach out through that left arm. That's your half camel rotated. And then option two or option three. Option two, hand behind the head, squeeze with your hamstring curl, two-legged dog. Option three, lower the left hand, rotate the right foot, and right hand full wheel. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then take your left hand back to the mat, reach your left leg high. Deep breath in, yes, all there. Squeeze the knee into the chest, rotate the hip open, lower that shin down, and then just softly lower into your most comfortable hip opening stretch. Elbows out to the sides, forehead down. If you did that side bend last time, jab with your left elbow toward the top right corner, and then your left cheek comes to rest on the backs of your hands. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, press back into your hands, walk the hands closer to your shin, tuck your back toes under, drop your chin toward your chest, send your left leg all the way back to your down dog. Pedal those feet out, give your hips a twist. I just realized I forgot to put Super Soldier in there after our prep for it. So we're gonna do that just very briefly. You're gonna lift up to your tiptoes, walk your feet about halfway in, and then you're gonna shift into your left foot, reach your right leg up. So standing split, but then you roll the hips open and bend that knee. So if you can imagine, we're in a kneeling lunge with left foot forward. If you can remember, we snuck our left hand underneath our left, or inside our left foot to reach back for our right foot. So that's what we're doing. It's just that our right foot is now in space. So you're gonna reach along the inside of your left thigh, and if you angle your heel closer to you, you can grab that foot, and then you can adjust the angle of that knee. So just give that a play. Even going toward it, we'll just get that in your muscle memory, so next time you might be one step closer to reaching that foot. Exactly, yes! Then release it out. Walk the feet back out to down dog. Just give yourself a pedal. Lift back up to your tiptoes, walk your feet halfway in. Last side. Shift to your right foot, lengthen the left arm high, roll that hip open, and bend that knee. You can just stay here if you don't feel like reaching. It's a really deep stretch for your right inner thigh. Your right hand is gonna sneak back inside your right foot, and then up to reach your left ankle. You can drop that knee to reach the ankle, and then you can roll the knee back up toward the sky. Very nice. One more breath in, and then exhale, release it down. Really well done. Walk it back out to your down dog. Just shake it out. Relax through your neck. Lift up to your tiptoes. Walk your feet toward your hands. is drop your belly toward the thighs. You're tucking that tailbone under. Reach the hands forward, keep tucking, and have a seat. Wiggle out through the legs. Take an inhale, point through the toes, and then exhale, slowly curl back, trying not to use your arms, just using your core. When you get to the very bottom, you're going to reach your arms up overhead, your feet are out wide, and you're taking a big stretch. Deep breath in, and then exhale, find your Shavasana. You can either keep your arms up high or bring them down by your sides. If they're down, just shimmy your shoulder blades down so your neck is long. And then let everything go here. Long breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Gently bring yourself back to the present. Extend your arms over your head again. Stretch out as long as you can on the floor. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, bring one knee into your chest and then the other. Give yourself a hug. And then reach underneath your knees, cross your ankles, rock up to your final seat. Just try to keep your eyes shut. And then extend your wrists over your knees. Relax across the chest, down the spine. And we'll take our final breath together. Deep breath all the way in. Sip in more air at the top, and then exhale, sigh it out. Thank you. Lovely to see you. We've got one more week next week, and then off for Christmas. And then just let me know via email whether anyone wants to do December 30th. I know you don't want to, Serena, or you can't, but anyone else, don't worry. It's the holidays.
I could be okay for the 30th, if Lorraine is, but if it's only person, all right, Gwen?
Aw, thanks, Joe. I'm happy to do it for just you, though. I'm happy to do it for just one person. Yeah. All right.
All right, that was great. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.